way better than 90% of the quarterbacks in the NFL. Obviously, he's limited in certain areas, but when people are around him, like right there, when people are around him, he throws as if they're not around him. And anybody who won't be playing in that game?
That would be Cooper. We're not talking to Mari here. There's a pass to Davis. Got a first down. We've got an update, a game that went to overtime. Who won it? Let's go to Phil Simms in New York.
Okay, Jim Nance, in overtime. Derek Carr, 35 yards to Devontae Adams going across the field to get the easy catch for the touchdown. Las Vegas Raiders 22, Denver 16, and back to you guys in Minnesota.
All right, so Josh McDaniels able to win at Denver.
It's won by the end. At the end of it, you got to make a play like that.
There's a completion.
You see that? That's where rush is better than you think, right?
Tolbert,
quick timing,
catch.
Ball, about bringing in a guy
and wanting him. I mean, like truly, desiring him.
They're almost recruiting him now because OBJ has done this. A couple of guys have. Von Miller also. Von didn't want it, but he also tells you, like, well, you feel like this team really wants you, right? And when he went to the Rams, he felt wanted, and he wanted to win a Super Bowl like everybody does. But you have to make him feel wanted, and part of that is communicating through the media nowadays, on Twitter, like whatever it is, and they come out there and they do that. But that was never a part of the league before, because you were like, now you're saying you got to replace one of the guys you have in your team,
right?
Work with
he's
every
saying to
day.
Michael Gallup, who's got the like, 2 spot right now. He's also coming back from an ACL. 3rd and 3. Ball up in the air and incomplete.
Recovery from that second torn ACL in 16 months. And then, of course, as you guys mentioned, what kind of contract someone can give him. But, Jim, also talking to Mike McCarthy, talking to Dak Prescott, they would love to see OBJ with a star on their helmet.
Okay, well, they did. They told us that in our meetings with them this week. It's a good point you made, too, Tony. Though, what are you saying to the other guys that are in the wide receiver room?
Yeah, I mean, they obviously... It's just a new way to recruit, and I think the big thing is like what OBJ is doing. You see this punk it perfectly.
Down to the 2-yard line.
I'll finish this after a JB New York.
Ryan, you're Nick Mullins.
And that's what you want to do is try and draw them offside. Everybody on offense, you only lose a foot if you get a false start.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense, number 96. 5-yard penalty. It's 1st and 5.
One of the first days of training.
Able to spend a lot of time at home. Mullins a little sloppy on the center snap exchange, and that led to a slow developing play and a loss behind the line. Wanwu.
Game, right? When you look at all the records, Cowboys would be favored in all but one game probably there.
There's a pass getting out to Osborne for a first. Season long before today, so. Wanwu. Oh, look at that tackle. That was impressive.